evening and welcome to the Sports Bar on talkSPORT. Me, Jamie O'Hara, and Jason Cundy.
Has anyone seen David Beckham?
What's he doing in the crowd? Right, Harvey Elliott, he comes on to score the winner for Liverpool. First touch. And an absolute goalkeeping masterclass from Alisson. He's the best goalkeeper in the world by a mile. Right, is it written in the stars? PSG were brilliant tonight, but they don't get it done. Liverpool destined for glory. 03717 223344. Other news, Jose Mourinho has refused to rule out managing in Scotland one day ahead of his Fenerbahce side taking on Rangers tomorrow night. Would you take Jose Mourinho at your club? Was he finished at the top level? Get involved in the show. You know what to do. 03717 223344. Hello, mate.
Jamie.
How are you?
I'm all right, matey. How are you?
I'm all right, mate.
Good.
Great game of football.
It was a fascinating game of football. Football, right, I've said this many times. Football will never change, right? It's about what you do in both boxes. If you don't score, the chance is created. There is a chance you're going to get beat. If you don't score, in a million years' time, if they're still playing football, same rules will apply, mate.
Do you think we'll be playing in a million years' time?
Oh, yeah, but playing on the moon.
Yeah.
On the moon playing football. But, look, you just have to stand and applaud tonight, the goalkeeping display. He was never going to get beaten. Do you know, sometimes you have a player in that mood, right, and you watch it, right? At this level, when they're on, they just hit the heights. He might never have. That might be the best game he ever has in his career. That might be. I mean, he's had plenty of them.
Yeah.
But it's one of those. He was never going to get beaten tonight, mate. Never going to get beaten. He was and they said it in comms. The difference between the two teams ultimately turned out to be the goalkeepers.
He was offside.
Yeah, but he was offside. It's offside.
Didn't go in his net,
mate. He was throwing himself everywhere. It was a one-man show.
He was brilliant.
And you know, Liverpool rode their luck. To win this competition, you need a little bit of good fortune every now and then, just to get you something. On another day, PSG maybe score 2, maybe 3.
Yeah,
right? And it's different.
Liverpool,
they're off colour, mate. Like I said,
rubbish.
Credit to PSG. They couldn't finish it, mate. That's the problem. They'll be kicking themselves. But Liverpool they rode their luck. We'll talk about that. There could have been a red card for Canate. We'll talk about that.
I think it's a red.
But you need a bit of good fortune, mate. A refereeing decision. That half an inch offside. You know, if that, all of a sudden the game changes.
Yeah.
Look, credit to Liverpool. They hung in there somehow. Found a way. On a slot made the substitutions. Sometimes you can be a genius from the bench, the manager. He brings on Darwin Nunez. Yeah.
Both involved in the goal.
You know,
Salah was poor tonight. He didn't have a great game, did he?
Salah can sometimes... But no one was great for Liverpool with the keeper. He was the only one you could go, he was outstanding. The rest of them huffed and puffed, rode their luck.
Trent done okay.
Trent done all right. I mean, the first half, Dembele, by the way, he was on fire. Poor old Robinson on that left-back, mate. He needed help out there. He was... But, you know, football's a funny game. You don't always get what you deserve, but it's all about putting the ball in the back of the net, mate. So, well done them. This tie's not over, though. Tell you that for nothing. This tie is not over.
Well, no, because they've got 90 minutes to play.
But there'll be a Liverpool fan phoning up saying, that's it, we're through. In fact, they won't get anyone doing that because they saw tonight. And if PSG get their first goal in a game, let me tell you, things will change very quickly. Yeah.
All right, Liverpool fans want to hear from you. Big result, even though you got really and truthfully completely outplayed. But you found the way, like you've done all season. Let's go to Shane, who's a Liverpool fan. All right, Shane?
Shaney?
Hey, boys, how are we doing?
All right, Shane?
All right, mate. How are you?
We do. We love Liverpool. We do. We love Liverpool. We do. Oh, Liverpool, we love you.
And a couple of jars tonight, Shaney?
I've just come out of the pub. You know what?
Can't tell.
Absolutely buzzing. We were absolutely dog so-and-so.
Yeah.
We got tore apart.
I know. I can't believe it was 1-0 to use. I said to Jace in the first half, I said, Liverpool win this game 1-0.
Yeah.
Because you're getting absolutely battered. But they just couldn't find a net. And then all of a sudden, you could just see that they've run out of ideas a little bit, PSG second half. And then bang, Liverpool 1-0. Unbelievable. 87th minute.
You know
crazy game.
Yeah, you know the best thing about us winning that game is David Beckham's face.
He looked Devo, didn't he?
Jesus Christ.
I'm made up, mate. I was absolutely made up. I said at half time, I said smash and grab 1-0. Take it all day. Like it reminded me of like a Rafa Benitez performance away from home. when it was the away goal and you have to go away from home to like Real Madrid.
Yeah.
And just see it out, and that's exactly what we've done. And honestly, that is the best individual performance I've seen from a Liverpool player for a long time, Alisson Becker, because that was that's what wins you. Like, I'm not saying that's what wins you the Champions League, but that's what wins you almost Champions League and Premier Leagues, is having a goalkeeper like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know why we've signed this Mohamed Dishavelli, whatever his name is, because how are you competing against that? You're not.
Kelleher will probably move on, I expect. I think that probably be the way it goes.
He's too good to be a second goalkeeper, and he proved that in this stint when he was in. But I just think the subs. I think it was the Villa game the other week. I said about his subs he brought on, they were awful. And I've given Darwin Núñez a lot of stick, like a lot of stick. But I think when he come on today, he would have tried to bend that in the corner. Yeah, and I think he had that in his mind, but he's seen Elliott and he thought, I'm going to pass it, and it was the right decision. And to be fair, it was poor from the goalkeeper, but Elliott, he done well to get put it near the corner. But yeah, I couldn't believe it, to be honest with you. Joe,
it's a great point you make, right? You think about all the top competitions. I'm talking Champions League, Premier League, La Liga, all in. You can't do without the top goalkeeper.
No,
you simply can't, mate.
You can't.
You need a top keeper and a top striker.
Yeah. You got one of those permanent ball in the back of the net, a top keeper and a top centre half as well, and top midfielder.
Dan, was you a little bit disappointed in Salah tonight? I mean, look, it's hard to dig him out because he's been brilliant, but he had a right stinker.
It's not just disappointed in Salah. I think Diaz. I think Jota didn't do too bad. The final ball was just missing. If we had that final ball, we could have scored earlier, because I think there was one where Salah was on the right, and all they had to do was get that pass
I remember
to Núñez, and he was in, and it was just like...
Yeah, underhit, didn't he?
Some days it doesn't go for you. If it was against Man City 2 weeks ago, that would have been a goal, but it doesn't work like that. So he's allowed to have a stinky performance. He's been brilliant all year.
To be fair, PSG, they were excellent tonight. It's the best PSG side I've ever seen.
Ever?
I think so. I've seen them, mate. They're a bit toothless. They've got a soft underbelly. I mean, tonight
just lost 1-0 at home.
I know. What I'm saying is that performance. They look far more. They look far more of a team.
Yeah.
Than they have in the past. Even when they had the likes of Messi.
Yeah.
They had Neymar. This team here,
Ramos,
it's not over. By the way,
they've gone young, haven't they? PSG, they've gone young, energetic. People who want to, Bacola, Vitinha, that Neves is really good. Who was the lad number 7? God, he was good. What's his name?
I'm going to try and find it. I'm not. I don't feel brave.
I've got it in front of me.
I don't feel brave enough to try.
Go on, do you want to try?
I'm going to have a go at it.
Go on, have a go at it. Go on. Just give it your best effort.
Right, I'm going to go for it here. Right, here we go. Number 7.
Good player.
Okay, they just kept saying it during the game. Kravatsky Skella. Mate, he was good, by the way. The Georgian. That's all I'm going to say. The Georgian lad they signed from Napoli.
Yeah, he was a good player.
Yes, he was outstanding.
He was very good. All right, let's go to Luke. He's a Liverpool fan. All right, Luke.
Luke Zaid?
You all right there? You all right, Jamie? You all right, Cundy?
All right, matey.
I'm right, Luke. Are you?
Yeah, living the dream now, mate. Living the dream.
Oh, mate, what a result. I mean, fair play. You know, Alisson in goal was a brick wall today, but you got away with that one.
We 100% got away with that one, but, I mean, Alisson does it again, mate. I mean, he does it in the Champions League too often as well. You remember the game against Napoli, the save of the season. You know, he does it. He does it for us when we need most. He's absolutely world class, and I don't think there's a better keeper out there. To be perfectly honest with you,
him and Courtois, I say they're standouts, aren't they? Those two.
Yeah, 100%. Salah, I agree with what you were saying. Very, very quiet, but you can't be too hard on him. Like, he's been our standout player the whole season. Diaz, very quiet, and I think we were missing Gakpo. On that left. That's my opinion. We were missing that Gakpo on the left. He's been one of the standout left-sided players in the league.
Yeah, I thought Diaz, he's been class this season. The substitutions, though, fair play to Arnie Slot. Makes a change. I mean, Harvey Elliott comes on his first touch. Yeah. 40 seconds he was on the pitch. I mean, how's your luck? The ball just drops to you there. Bang. Thanks very much. First touch.
I know. I mean, to be honest with you, I've been a disbeliever of Núñez. I don't really rate Núñez as much as most Liverpool fans do, but he made the right choice there, and thank God he did. So,
he goes up. He actually wins a physical bat with Marquinhos, doesn't he? Then the ball bounces between the pair, and he actually outmuscles him. He's a great foil to come off the bench, and you can go longer with him. You know, because they couldn't get out Liverpool for large parts of that game.
Yeah.
They could go a little bit longer, turn it into fight ball, and then he makes the right decision at the right time. So, amazing. Mate, football's a crazy game.
It's mental.
It is. That's why we love it. You can outplay a team for 87 minutes, and they only had one shot on target, Liverpool, I think, all game.
No, hold on, I've got stats
I think they did, mate. I think they had one shot on target all game.
They had one shot on goal.
That's outstanding, isn't it?
One shot.
It's 87 minutes, it goes in.
That's outrageous.
Yeah,
65% possession they had, PSG.
That's
14 corners. Alisson made 11 saves.
Yeah.
I mean, that is stats right there.
It is. But take it. Thank you very much. Move on. PSG now will be absolutely devastated. And there was a few things in that game that it could have changed. Okay, the offside. Right?
Yeah.
That was devastating for them because he wasn't until saw the replay. He is half an inch offside, right?
He is, yeah.
Then the Canate red card, right? It was Bacola, right? I think it was Bacola that was going for on the left hand.
Do you think it's a red?
I think it's a red. Yeah, I do. I think it's a red. I think he's a very lucky boy.
Yeah.
But if we're going to go with this high bar everyone talks about, and you want to go with the on-field
referee high bar. I mean, we saw the Bayern Munich game. We had that one on.
Yes,
Harry Kane gets a penalty, and he's just got his arms around him.
He's got his arm around him.
And you say, it's a penalty.
Yeah.
You know,
for me, I think that's where VAR should come in. For me, Canate's wrong side. He's trying to put him off balance. It's a foul. The referee doesn't give a foul. If he gives a foul, you've got to give a red, right? You can't give one without the other.
Do you think they bottled it?
Who? VAR?
Yeah. Well, they looked at it.
Mate, they looked at it. I was amazed.
What's the argument to say it wasn't a foul?
I don't know.
What I mean?
That I don't know. But like I said, Liverpool rode their luck. And to win a cup competition, you sometimes need a bit of good luck.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.